drive Mercedes on summer tires in the fucking snow. I'm gonna die. What are the odds? Today I have my appointment for wheel balancing and mounting. These are the winter tires that I bought for it. I just had no time to put them on yet. And today it snows. If my insurance company sees this video, they will kill me. I'm holding up traffic just like an 80-year-old Mercedes driver, which this car would actually, fit those types of persons, I suppose. But I don't care. I don't want to spin this out and land in a ditch or something just because I'm going too fast in snow on summer tires. There is the salt truck which puts road salt on the highway right now. Thankfully they have done it here, so it's making it a little safer for me. I have this car now for actually 5 days and I've driven a lot with it so far and I like it. It rides smooth, it's very comfortable, but man, I wish I had my Hilux right now, guys. I made a little stop at a gas station, filled it up all the way. I mean, it had some left in it, but the price was good and I was like, I'm gonna go on a road trip soon anyway, so I'll just fill it up. And I will be interested of the fuel economy because it should be quite good with this one. And yeah, I'll explain you everything. First, some winter tires. I checked the summer tires, they're like Pirelli, so they're good tires. So those probably helped me out in my miserable situation. But yeah, we're almost there, it's all good. So I'll have the appointment, then I'm gonna leave the car, have lunch, go get tires. Finally done. Yeah, this is the plan. Got the tires changed at last, and yeah, should be set now for my road trip and for the whole winter. So this video right now will actually be continued when I set off to Salzburg, where I will visit a friend. A friend invited me over, and so I will visit her in Salzburg. I've never been in the city, and also along the way I'll probably pick up some computers if I find some, but if I can make it work out. But yeah, but actually now what I'm gonna do, I'll have some appointments still, but after them I will install a new radio because this radio, no, this is nothing for me. I need Bluetooth. That's all I want, and it doesn't have it, so it only has CD. Anyway, see you when we are about to get started. Now I go, road trip time. I will head straight on the highway and yeah, go a little distance and then have lunch. But before, I will stop at a supermarket, supply up on some drinks, and then show you the car finally. And check the oil as well, because I've never done it. There it is, this is the car I bought. 2008 Mercedes E220 CDI. Why this car in particular? Well, I'll make a whole nother video about the car. This video is only about the road trip and Salzburg and all that, but just to let you know, this is the car I bought. It has 291,000 kilometers on it, so yeah, rather well worn in, and it looks good, and it's black. There it is, my new ride. Just those hideous wheels are on it. For the winter they're okay, but on summer that's gonna change, guys. So let me check the oil on this old beast. Good old OM 646. Pretty tough engine. Should not make any problems to me. Oh, this could actually need some, guys. Oh well, I'll look after it the second time. Maybe now it's cold. I'll check it another time when I'm on the road. 343 kilometers to go, 3 hours and 38. That's more like 4 hours and 15 with the conditions. Bought myself some water so I don't die of thirst. And yeah, let's go. Finally, I'm setting off to Salzburg. So I don't know if you noticed it right now. I did it again. When the car is cold, the transmission shifts a little slow. Now that's normal for automatics, especially aging ones such as this old 5-speed. The thing is though, you know, this has done 291,000 kilometers. And also when it's warm at 50 kilometers per hour, it makes this droning noise. Like it just, I don't know, it shifts down too late in my opinion, like to my taste. There it is. It does this jerking. Like this, and only when it's cold. So what I think is the issue there is it never had a transmission flash. It had new transmission fluid, which is very good. Otherwise I wouldn't have bought it, especially with this mileage. But it does this jerking and this kind of droning, and I think it's due to it never had a proper like real flash. And it shifts nicely, as you see. So I don't think there's any like big issue with the transmission, because otherwise it would be like or not shift down or hesitate or something. It shifts fine. It's just when it's cold, it's rough, and so I think it just needs new fluid or like a proper flush. But when you're on the highway, like I was also in Hungary yesterday, cruised at 100, 130-ish, it's absolutely fine. So it can't be a whole lot wrong with it. And it's an old car, you know, there are issues. So, but as you see, this is what it's made for. Ah man, Mercedes driving is always great. Okay, time for lunch. And if you ever, for some reason, come to Gleisdorf in Styria, this is a pretty good restaurant to eat. So, don't go to McDonald's, go here. Support the local guys and get good food. So, we just passed by the fake clock tower of Graz here. The real one I'll put in right now, it's much more beautiful. Anyway, yeah, what can I say? Car is running absolutely fine. Doing 6.2 liters on 100 kilometers. I mean, what more do you want? Like, I'm driving this big ass boat here in utter comfort. I've got my cruise control on. You know, I got my CarPlay going. You know, for the money I paid, like, I wouldn't want anything else. Okay, I just have to record this. 5.9 liters on 100 kilometers. Like, you know, those small shitty Econobox cars, they don't use that much less fuel either, so why buy this when you can have all of this? Sometimes it pays off to be a car guy, just sometimes. Alright, I made very good progress now. I'm here for a little pit stop, and yeah, it's a lot nicer weather, but a lot more windier. Let's do our well-earned coffee stop. I checked the oil again, and this time it was smack dab in the middle, so absolutely perfect. No need to add oil. So in the 2,000-ish kilometers I've driven it, no oil consumption, which is good. I will keep watching it, of course, but I suppose it's gonna be fine. This is again a pretty reliable, good engine. So yeah, now we're gonna do the final bit to Salzburg. Well, final bit, it's still 170 kilometers. And yeah, so hopefully traffic is not gonna be too bad, because Salzburg is near Germany, and there's always a lot of traffic going to and from Germany. So yeah, but yeah, we hope for the best. And yeah, we should be there 4 p.m, which is 2 hours too late, but it's fine. There it is. Oslook Tunnel. on the other side. Now there's the first thing I figured out that I don't like about this car. It has virtually no cup holders. None. Like, you can never put your drink anywhere in the front, which sucks. There is actually a solution. You can order a cup holder which fits in there, and so I did. Not the most elegant solution, but better than nothing. Now where am I gonna put my tea? I don't know. Of course, I don't know why. The back passengers have the freaking cup holder. There you go. Not good, not terrible. Or how is this meme?
Not great, not terrible.
You're right, welcome to rainy Salzburg. Well, it's not actually Salzburg yet, so I lied, but it's like the next village, so it counts. Yeah, it sucks that the weather rains today. I thought it would be better, but no, apparently I was wrong. Okay, now here officially Salzburg, there it is. There are like 3 different towns in front, but there it is. That's Salzburg for you. And it's cloudy. So, this is my hotel room. Nice, nice stuff. 2 beds and a little bathroom. That's all I need, guys. Hello there. Now, Salzburg is a pretty expensive city, so this wasn't even that cheap. But it was one of the cheaper options. And if you try to go in the city center, forget it. Way too expensive. This is their parking lot. Empty. Enough space, guys. No problem at all. Now gonna ring up my friend and ask where she is located at, and then we can meet up and look at Salzburg. Yay! She said she will pick me up here, so I wait. I probably opened this hotel up just for me. Hä?
Wir müssen doch so.
Okay.
Ups.
Sehr wurscht. Hey, ich kenn mich nicht aus da. Du kennst dich
Ja,
aus.
Jürgen kennen wir auch nicht aus.
Super.
Aber ja, wir müssen doch in die Richtung.
Okay.
Da merkt man, eine super Orientierung findet.
Weißt du, das Flickern im Handy schon?
Ah ja.
Ja. Krampus. Ah,
Sie hätten einen Bauch.
wow. Ah, ich hab manche. Und ein paar Weihnachtsmänner. Die Krampus. This is like a tradition in Austria. Pretty disturbing for foreigners, I know. They go around and beat people, and that's what we celebrate, guys. Security schützen da jetzt die Krampus oder die Leute.
Oder Bungee Jumping oder House Running oder so etwas.
Das Video so. But nice Salzburg. And that is it. I'm back in my hotel room. I have to catch up on some work here, but this hotel Wi-Fi is so crap. Can't almost do anything. Just load a page that's almost pushing it to the limit. But yeah, it was a miserable cold day. But apart from that, really nice evening we had so far. Tomorrow, hopefully better weather. We'll check out the city some more. Go to the famous castle in Salzburg. But for now, that's it. And yeah, see you tomorrow. It's almost 10 a.m. I'm gonna head back to the city, get a little bit of breakfast, and then we're gonna meet up again and go to the castle. I'm really looking forward to this. This is actually the most famous landmark, if you don't count the Mozart things in Salzburg. Unfortunately, I don't know what it is with my vlogging cam or my action cam. It doesn't turn on anymore. I don't know. What is really convenient is my hotel is right next to the bus station, so I don't have to walk anything. Just have to wait for the bus. Let's go. I'm hungry. I want a coffee and a croissant. That's all I want. Gonna wait for the trolley bus. It's a really loud street, this. Yeah. Woke me up a couple of times in the night. There is the trolley bus. Guess what? Took the bus in the wrong direction. This still happens to me. I don't get it. So yeah, what happened? I just drove out of the city even more. So as you see, there's nothing. I'm in this little village where I drove. A Mercedes 6x6 pickup truck. Or Brabus even. Oh my god. You would never see this in my hometown, guys. Holy. So here I am eating my €1 Espuche croissant from Spa next to a Brabus 6x6 at the Mirabellplatz, which is for the very rich and famous. I feel like an absolute. Well, this is my breakfast. €1. Oh, and I also bought this mozzarella here because I thought in the supermarket they're not overpriced like in some souvenir shop. The weather looks so good. Very glad I didn't bring my big ass Ushanka this day because that would have been way too warm. But yeah, looking very good. Liking it. Das schaut ja ganz cute aus. Hey, da waren wir gestern.
Ja, genau.
Die ganzen Fahnen da.
Ja, irgendwie, wir wechseln auch immer bei der Gruppe.
Salzburg, das kenne ich nicht.
Ich habe bevor es die Weihnachtsfahnen waren so ganz frisch.
Ja, da ist kein einziger mehr jetzt da.
Ja, aber. Ja, gute Frage. Wie war das mal?
Das ist richtig Uni.
Und da.
Friedrich Schiller.
Da war das. Ein paar Dinge, wo du denkst, ja, schön. So, das eben die Festung.
Ist das ein Thema, hä? Da stinkt so gefährlich Scheiße.
Ja, wieso nur?
Ich weiß es nicht. Wham! Wham!
Genau, also ich habe gesagt, irgendwie so ein paar Dinge, was du denkst, ja.
Es schaut original aus wie so ein Gefängnis.
Irgendwie hat mich sicher so.
Irgendwie gehen wir immer mehr weg von der Burg, oder? Wow, es ist echt unspektakulär.
Und dann haben wir natürlich die Knie gedruckt. Natürlich hat sich keiner gemeldet. Also, wenn es die Männer mit dem
Ah, da sind wir, okay. Ja. Was machst du?
Aber das ist wirklich wie so beim hergerichteten Dachboden oder so.
Es ist wie am Dachboden, wenn wir, glaube ich, so wie an sind. Coole Aussicht. The most complicated university building I've ever been in. Like, I'm lost.
Ciao.
Ciao.
Das heißt, das ist überhaupt nicht so von dem, was man leben.
Nicht wirklich, ne? Das sind einfach nur solche Häuser da fertig. Ah. Okay, ja. Hello. Ja. This surely is the nicest castle I've ever been in. And the most commercialized. Guys, it doesn't get more Austrian than that. Peak Austrian. This is the most Austrian room I've ever been inside. Schaut gut aus. Da ist ein bisschen eng. Aber sehe ich gar nichts. Das ist irgendein so ein Auto oder so. Salzburg. Ja, ist schon cool aus auf dem Ein bisschen Weihnachtsstimmung, ja. Mozart Square. Salzburg Museum.
Also was?
Natürlich. Da ist schon wieder der Weihnachtsmarkt. Erste 10 more. My day in Salzburg is coming to an end. Yeah, it was a good day. Saw a lot of things. Just, yeah, brought my friend home to her place, and yeah, now I have to go back through the entire city, and we'll arrive probably with the last bus that goes. So I better not miss it. I only have to go over there, and yeah, thankfully it still goes, because if not, it's quite a far walk. Right guys, that is the end for me in Salzburg. Going home today. So how did I like the city? Well, it's a very artsy city, you know, lots of Mozart stuff, of course, obviously. It's got a lot of class. It's this typical, you know, old Austrian town. It's not that big. Some would call it cozy, although I don't really, because there's so many people. Yeah, it's got a lot going for it. I absolutely understand it. A lot of tourists, a lot of international people, lots of Chinese, Germans of course, lots of Americans. And if you are into art and like theater, museums, oh shit, I stepped into a pothole. Yeah, like if you're into all of this, Salzburg is definitely worth visiting. For me personally, the highlight was the castle. It's probably the most beautiful castle I've ever visited, and I've visited a fair amount of, so that says something. But Salzburg Castle is really good. Now, at the end of the day, let's not fool ourselves. It's not Austria. It is way too glamorous, way too much, you know, upper class. Don't expect like whole Austria to be like this. And if you've seen the 5th like Mozart Street, it kind of gets old. And actually, my friend who lives here and studies here, she hardly ever goes to the city center anymore, just because she's a bit annoyed by the tourists, which I can kind of understand. I mean, they're everywhere, and it's also again very expensive. And so at the end of the day, you know, it's not for regular Austrian people that live here. Mostly just very wealthy Austrians, Germans, international people, but it's definitely not for everybody. Like run of the middle class, definitely not. Our tractor is back alive. It's got this belt squeal when it's cold. Is that hood open? Holy shit! Mother, I drove how long with this hood half open? Oh my god! Let's actually have a breakfast at a regular person's bakery, you know, because I'm kind of done with the overpriced, expensive coffee shops in the center. Yep, the shifting wobbler is back because this is stone cold. This hasn't been driven in 2 days and it was freezing in the night, so it's very cold now. So I can notice the chatter again. $7 for my whole breakfast in the city center. We're gonna get a coffee and not a whole lot more for $7. Or maybe only a coffee. So, yeah, look, there's a blue highlights. Anyway, we're going home now. It is 10 almost, and yeah. Like clockwork. CarPlay. Does it work? Yay, it works! Very nice. Well, let's hit the road and try to make some miles. Here comes the rain again. I'm very glad it wasn't yesterday. The snow has finally caught up with me. So yeah, there it is, finally. But yeah, not a problem so far. I should go into a tunnel and then it should be gone actually when I'm out of the tunnel again. I'm about 130 kilometers from home. I made pretty good progress. I'm gonna have now a little bit of a lunch stop and yeah, then probably drive all the way home. It's been absolutely flawless so far. 5.4 liters on 100 kilometers of fuel economy. That's just fantastic. And yeah, nothing to report. I'm almost home. This video will be over soon. And we're back home. No problems at all. Super comfortable car. Good power as well. And so even though it's not really necessary since it's gonna rain in a few days, I'm gonna treat it with a wash because it doesn't look as good as it could. And man, those ugly ass wheels. Those wheels have probably not been cleaned in the last 7 years. So yeah, let's see how the outcome is. Yeah, it looks 100 times better when it's washed. It could really need a buff. I might send it over to my friend in the spring. But those wheels are done. Like years of neglect and brake dust. Those are done. But I think with a nice polish he could come back. So yeah guys, this was my road trip and well, my first of hopefully many road trips in the Mercedes-Benz E-Class dream car of mine. Like it so far. See you guys later.